Welcome guys to another video on the channel. Today what we have for you is the beginner trading series. Just gonna be a 3-part series, very short videos on how you can make the most out of your club. We're gonna be looking at club management today. We're gonna go on and look at buying cards. We're gonna be looking at selling cards and the other 2 parts of the video, of the series I should say. So today, club management, 3 easy things you guys can do to make sure that you have the ultimate team by the end of the game. The first of those is, and I know you all have enough players or consumables or chemistry styles in your club, and I know that most of you don't have a full transfer list. Even I don't. And that is something that I am so critical of. I go on so many share plays on PS4. We open rewards live on Twitch, and I go and have a little cheeky look at what people are selling, what people are buying. I'm just interested, a bit nosy. But also, I'm just like, why, when you have so many cards, are you not lazy listing them up? You never know when somebody buys a card. I know I've done it. Somebody accidentally buys a card for 10,000 coins. It's great. Why are you just sat there with an empty transfer list when you could be making coins of people misbuying things? To make sure that everything is on there, just in case. It gives you more of a chance for things to sell. You just never know. So, that's the first thing. Make sure you have a full transfer list. It's simple, isn't it? It's very simple. Even if you're selling contracts, even if you're selling chemistry styles, position modifiers, stadium, anthem, clubs, kits, badges, whatever flares you want, pitch lines if you can sell them, just list them up. Just get them listed. Whatever it is, guys. Just there's no point of, it takes you 2 seconds to list the thing. So make sure you do that first and foremost. Now, secondly, and this is probably more important than the first one, arguably. A lot of people, and I myself did this in FIFA 19, FIFA 20, I love collecting cards. I love just having so many rubbish cards at the end of the year that I end up putting into another SPC because eventually they're just useless. They're just worth the sort of fodder, the value of their rating and nothing else. Because the game increases exponentially like throughout the season. There'll be Team of the Year coming around in a minute, and people are out here completing Kenny Lala for goodness knows what reason. I do not know. I do a few of these because I do player reviews on the YouTube channel. If you want to check them out, go ahead and do so. But if you're not doing player reviews and you're doing more than one of these, and you're wasting a lot of coins. Hopefully this just gets you thinking about the SFCs you have done, and hopefully you've learned that the game cycle moves so fast that what you thought was good at the time, and maybe you're doing this because you just like collecting cards, fine. Maybe you're doing this because you think it's going to get you better rewards, because you get a better team and then, you get more money, fine. But there are tradable alternatives out there that are just as good and you can get your coins back from. These untradable ones, once you spent the coins on it, they're only going to be worth the fodder, for their rating. So make sure you take into consideration these things before you go and buy it. If you're doing it because you just like that team, you like that card, fair enough. I don't have anything against you. If you're doing it and you're then wondering down the line, like, why did I do that card? Then I urge you to ask yourself that question before doing your next SPC, because there will be a lot of SPCs coming out over the next month or so. And for the duration of FIFA. And there'll be a better card out 2 weeks after you've done this SPC that you could have got for cheaper. I'm sure of it. Or somehow you could fit them in your team. Mikel Oyarzabal, 88 rated left winger. I mean, he doesn't look like a bad card at all, but he's 3-star if I'm not mistaken. So have a quick look at his card, click on this. He is 3-star, it was 107k. At the time, this was October Player of the Month, La Liga. He did at the time look like maybe a relatively good card, and a lot of you may have done him, may have not, I don't know. But this is just for future reference. It doesn't matter if you haven't done that card, it doesn't matter if everybody does an SPC at one point, right? You just need to bear in mind, you need to take everything into consideration. There's this Yannick Carrasco, who's 4-star on the market, 39k tradable. There's even an Oyarzabal who's not quite as OP, but for 51k tradable. You're going to get those coins back minus the 5% EA tax. There's even a Griezmann out there now for 116k. He's the same price as that SPC when it first came out. And obviously hindsight is a great thing. Of course, at the time, they try and make these SPCs worth it. And to be fair, EA have done a lot better job this year than they did the last 2 years of making them more in line with the budget that people have and the speed that the game goes on. Same can't really be said of the objective cards. They have done it better than they've done the last couple of years, but they're still a bit meh. So yeah, just make sure before you do an SBC that you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't just be doing it for the sake of doing it, or don't say, oh, I got a couple of untradables and I got a duplicate untradable 84, so I'm going to go ahead and complete an 84 rated SBC, an 86 rated SBC, and you end up spending 200,000 coins. I've been there myself. You end up spending that many coins on a player that is rubbish, and in 2 weeks' time, he's worthless to you, and you've wasted 100,000, 200,000, even 50,000. It's wasted coins in the end. So don't do an SBC unless you're sure, unless you want to keep them for the game. Don't waste your coins on unnecessary SBCs. The last thing I want you to consider for club management, and we'll be getting on to more club management in the next 2 parts of the series, but for this, just overall general view for the 3 things, it's 100 things on the transfer list. Maximize your transfer list, even if you're lazy listing. Don't do unnecessary SBCs. And finally, rewards. Whether it be squad battles, div rivals, foot champions, whatever rewards you're trying to get, make sure you're allocating your time efficiently. All I do is I look at the easy squads and I do them on as hard a difficulties as I possibly can. The best way to do this is to do it with a friend. Do it with a co-op. It's a lot easier to do, and you can get so many more points you can get on your own, trust me. That is how I was able to get into top 200 thanks of my Twitch community. And if you do have a friend that can play co-op with you, do that. Play these on Ultimate. If you can't do that, play it on Legendary. You get yourself 2,500 points. This multiplies for the difficulty rating. Playing this on Legendary on your own can be relatively easy, depending on how good you are at single player. And you can get, say, 2,500 points quite comfortably there with Legendary. If you are just doing these games, you're wasting your time. If you don't have enough time to complete all of the games, and you're not trying to go for Elite 1 and it doesn't take you all the games, I can get Elite 1, 20, 22 games, something like that. So I just play all the easy games and then skip. That's all you should do. Maximize your time and your reward potential by playing the easy games on the hard difficulty on squad battles. That is my advice to you. And if possible, do it with a friend because it's even easier. Even easier. Right. Now, div rivals and foot champs. I'm not really going to talk about foot champs much, just div rivals because you get the option between what rewards you're going to take. If you want to be sensible, in my opinion, the only way to go with this, if you want to be sensible, is take the coins. It's boring. I've not done it before, but I would advise it to anybody. I would typically get rank 2 div 1 because I don't play enough games on a Thursday in the stupid reward system, but we won't get into that. And that would get me 55,000 coins or 2 rare mega packs or 4 rare mega packs untradable. Now, I always take the tradable rewards, and that is because if I pack something amazing, of course, I don't want it to be untradable, so I can sell them and I can have more coins to trade with because I'm a trader. Got 4 million coins, should have more. I've done too many SBCs, too many player reviews. But I take the tradable rewards just for a little bit of a gamble, a bit of excitement. That's fun. You want to be sensible, you want to build up the coins, and you want to have a great team at the end of the game. Just keep taking the coins. Be patient with the game, and trust that those coins are going to end up leading you to some amazing players by the end of the game. You know that come end of the game, some of these cards that are worth a lot of coins, 500,000 coins maybe, might be worth 100k or even less. So if you just keep building up them coins and you be patient, by the end of the game, you can make an amazing team just by being patient, not wasting your coins on SBC, and making sure you list everything up, and especially for lazy buyers. I would recommend only taking the untradables if there is a card you want to do in the SBCs, but you're doing it for the right reasons. Let's say you're a Man United supporter and you wanted to do Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Then you go ahead and you take the untradables and you hope to get some good fodder and you complete the Aaron Wan-Bissaka. If you don't allow the untradable rewards to tempt you to do an SBC because you're never going to get enough untradable fodder to complete an SBC. What are the chances that you get 11 cards that can perfectly fit into that SBC for you to complete it? Yeah, you might have some stuff in your club already, but if you do have untradable stuff in your club already, there's also a big chance that you get an untradable duplicate. And in which case, unless you're forcing yourself into doing an SBC you don't otherwise want to do, you're then going to be spending coins or discarding players that are worth money that you could have got on the tradable packs. Yeah, you get half, but still, they will go to complete waste. So take untradable rewards if you definitely want to do an SBC, good value, but I would advise maybe clearing out your club slightly before you just continuously take untradable rewards. So guys, that has been my 3 tips, my 3 ways to manage your club for a beginner. My next episode will be on how to buy players, what sort of things to look for, what times to buy them, what prices to buy them, how to compare the price, how to refresh the market, how to use the filters. That'll be coming up next. We'll then have a selling video also coming, and that'll be all on the channel today. If I can get it done, I've got to get a move on. Guys, Merry Christmas Eve. If you are in the FIFA point giveaway, or if you're not and you want to pick up some raffle tokens to give yourself a good chance on Christmas Day of winning something, today's clue is, on the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 Drogba's dribbling. Good luck. All you have to do is message me on Twitter. Follow my Twitter and private message me that. The first 10 people to do it will have a chance to win 2,200 FIFA points, a hoodie, or a You Sure UK t-shirt. Good luck, guys. Take care of yourselves. I hope this video has helped. If it has, like the video and also subscribe to the channel for daily content. I've been You Sure UK. Till next time. Bye-bye.